Hey Gemini, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your love story reading. I'm going to get started with the animal spirit cards in order to get the energy of you and your connection, and then even a card for the relationship. So my intention is for this line closest to the camera would be you, and then the furthest one will be the connection. However, the energies may flip-flop. Also, if you are single, this is whoever you have in mind. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or also the sign of your connections, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right, so let's get started. What is Spirit Guides? What is the energy of Gemini? What's Gemini's energy? Okay, and we have the zebra. So this is fire sign. Zebras are very experienced, worldly, eclectic is what I'm getting. They tend to be fashion forward. This could definitely be you, or this could be your connection. What is the energy of the connection? And we have the otter, and this has been coming out a lot, and I feel like maybe it's the time of year because we're all prone to be about family, about having fun, about enjoying celebrations together, and that's the energy that I get with the otter. So you could be dealing with a water sign, or this could be you. What is the energy of the relationship? What animal represents the energy of the relationship? And we have the starfish, also water energy. So very emotional, sometimes people pleasing, trying to make others feel emotionally comfortable. Let's actually go ahead and read from the book all of these. So bear with me while I look for them because they are not numbered or in alphabetical order. So there we go, zebra. Okay, so this could be you, or this could be your connection, your partner. So zebra, eccentric, creative, visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance, an epic adventure or art. So I do see this as being somebody that's very creative, and when that creativity, when they don't have an outlet for that, that's when the whole jaded and pouty energy can come out, and they may not even realize it. All right, so let's see what this otter energy is about. Okay, so we have the otter here. This could be you, or this could be your connection. So unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs, makes silly excuses. To bring into balance, dance party or celebration. So I think that we're all in need of, that social, that need to socialize and party together, because 2020 has really put a damper on that, obviously. So let's see what this starfish energy is about. Okay. All right, so this is the energy of your relationship, your connection together. So it says beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is, these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? When in balance, uplifting, artistic, and expressive, and when out of balance, gossips and feels empty, to bring into balance positive friends. So I feel like what this is really saying as a relationship energy is that you thrive when you are in social situations together. And it's like it brings out that connection, that bond that you have. But when nobody's around, that's where it might get a little awkward. And if we don't have that creative outlet, there may be some strife or distance from each other. All right, so let's pull some cards to look at the story for each of these energies. So Zebra, whether this is you or your partner, let's see what the story is here. What is the story for Zebra? We have the Three of Wands, and it's funny, this triangle looks exactly like that one there. Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, keeping with that fire energy, I see. So this could be you or your partner. And, oh, too many. What else do we have? The Sun of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so for this, I feel like it's somebody who thinks about the future, who knows that there's a lot of work to get done, and wants to just put their head down and get it done. But this is like kind of dampens their spirit. I mean, if you look at the Son of Pentacles, he doesn't look all that thrilled about the task ahead. So I feel like, it's just that time for this person. The Zebra person wants that social interaction, wants to be able to, lighten things up, have fun, and experience that social interaction with others. That's where they thrive. And I feel like, because the social part has really been taken away from all of us, that is where this person's spirit has been dampened. But as far as romance goes, the Three of Wands is like, really trying to get somebody's attention. The Nine of Wands is hard work, which is what I already said. And then the Knight of Pentacles is possibly a proposal. So if you're not already married, I feel like the Zebra energy is considering a proposal or an upgrade to the relationship. And that's where this future is, looking about the future, trying to do what society says you're supposed to do in the right order. This can be a little difficult for the Zebra energy. They're a little bit, thinking outside of the box and not necessarily have ever really wanted to do things the way that everybody does them, if that makes sense. All right, so let's see what this Otter energy, what are we talking about with this Otter energy? What is the story here? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Sun. Very positive. Just the Otter, when we read the description, the Otter is the most positive, animal spirit in the deck, and the Sun is the most positive tarot card in the deck. So there is some synchronicity here for sure. And then we have the Mother of Swords. So I feel like what I'm looking at here is that the otter is working very hard, but they always make room for that downtime, for that fun, for that adventure. It can be fatherly or parental energy for me, and the sun definitely can represent children. So I feel like there's the child within, but there's also maybe children here in this situation. But they also know when to crack down and get focused on their work, right? So it's always like they make the room for it, but the room for fun and socializing, but they're also very much about getting things done and staying focused, right? So as far as romance goes, the Eight of Pentacles represents not forcing the issue. And I don't see the otter as being like aggressive with their feelings. They don't force someone to, they may have been wanting to take the traditional route and get married, but they've never forced the issue. With the sun, this is just really representing a very sweet, sweet love that they have for this zebra energy. And then the Mother of Swords is all about this other energy of, if things aren't going to work out, if they don't feel fulfilled, then they're willing to take the high road. They're not willing to sacrifice that. Okay. So what is the starfish energy? What is the story here? This is your love story here. We have Temperance. We have the High Priestess. This is the center of the reading. Oops, and we lost that one. Let's see what it is. And we have the Five of Pentacles. All right. So with Temperance, I feel like there's a balance here that happens. Like when the zebra is, thriving, the otter balances it out. When the otter is thriving, or, you can thrive together, but you really kind of are the yin and yang with each other, which is quite beautiful. There is, when I see this High Priestess, I feel like there is, a very emotional connection between you two. It's like sometimes it's unsaid. You don't even have to say it. But, we all need that verbal confirmation sometimes. So the Five of Pentacles, I feel like when money is out of balance, that's when, you may have your strife. But this, as far as romance, is telling you to lean on each other. And there may be some emotions being suppressed. You do have that connection with each other, but you also block each other from how you're really feeling. And I feel like with Temperance, this is really this need for creativity, and that's coming from this side. And I feel like, so for the zebra, the Temperance is like, they need creativity in order to be a balanced partner within this relationship. And the otter needs that reassurance about security and finances. So this is the story here, is that, with the way of the world right now, not too many people have very, very secure finances, just because we're all not sure how this is going to play out. So I feel like that is definitely a factor here. And then the social. So out of all the readings, none of them have seemed so affected by this whole pandemic as this one. So that may or may not resonate with you. All right, so let's use the Beyond Lemuria cards to see what is the lesson that you are meant to experience with each other. These are soulmates. I do see this as a soulmate energy here. So what are you meant to learn? What were you meant to learn from each other? And we have freedom. And so I feel like this is about, It's funny that that comes with this lockdown and everything. I feel like this is something that you learn how to be connected and learn how to be connected and present within your relationship, but each giving yourself freedom so that you don't feel locked down in a relationship. You're still able to flourish and blossom as yourself. It doesn't have to be, always together, if that makes sense. So let's read what it says about freedom. Number 25. Okay. Bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can help bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also consider what freedom looks like to you in the bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. Add pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of greater freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. Beautiful. All right, so let's see what lesson you're each working on individually. What soul lesson are you working on each individually? Let's start with the zebra. All right, we have dreams. Believe in your dreams. And so I feel like there is definitely some very big wish fulfillment that the zebra energy is working towards. And they may feel like because of 2020, like 2020 has blocked them from being able to achieve it. But just know that it's going to make it all the more sweet if you stick with it and still pursue this dream. What about the otter energy? What is the lesson they're working on? Oops. All right. Almost lost that one. Good fortune. Invite magic in. Okay, so again, I said that the otter is more about needing to feel secure financially and their abundance. So I feel like there's a need to let go of this fear of not having enough and then invite the magic in. And that's how you're going to have the good fortune. All right. Let's see what's next in this love story for the both of you. What's next for Gemini's love story? And we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. All right, so just looking at this quickly, it looks like, it's kind of like if you can't come together and rebuild after this 2020, if you can't really come together with that same alignment, then we're looking at an ending. We're looking at our mind saying, we can't do this, we can't do this, and ultimately, experiencing loss within the relationship. But there also could be an energy that's kind of with the Three of Pentacles. Sometimes we're talking about some type of energy, some type of intruder. This could be a third party situation. This could be just that energy of that's coming in between. It could be a person. It could be friends or family that are coming in between your relationship and saying, all they care about is themselves, or, they're getting too depressed and won't go back to work. Whatever it is for you, that is quite a possibility. But I just feel like it's about coming together to rebuild whatever you had before, but recognize that it's going to be different, it's going to be new, and if you are aligned with each other, you're going to succeed here. The Ten of Swords can also be about ending this mind game and moving to a better level within the relationship. And then the Five of Cups is, about healing and having that ultimate healing overall. All right, so let's get a guardian angel's message to wrap this up. Guardian angels, what message do you have for Gemini and their connection, their love story? Okay, and we have compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate toward yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So this is having compassion for yourself and what you've been through, as well as, that emotional intelligence to have the compassion for your partner. All right, those are the messages that came through for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.